Hi everyone. We're going to use the given coordinates to determine if triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. So here are coordinates, and for it to be congruent, all the sides have to be congruent. So I'm going to check AB with DE. So I'm going to check these two first using the distance formula. So distance of AB. I use my distance formula, and I'm going to go this way and subtract the x's. So that's 4 minus the negative 2. So that's going to be 4 plus 2. And negative 2 minus the negative 2 is negative 2 plus 2. So this gives us 6 squared plus 0 squared, which gives us square root of 36, which equals 6. So that's 6. Now let's try the distance of DE. So that one's going to be this way. 5 minus 5 squared plus 1 minus 7 squared. So that equals square root of 0 squared plus negative 6 squared, which equals the square root of 36, which equals 6. So far, so good. These two sides are congruent. All right, next, we're going to try CB, or we can call this BC. So we want to do BC with EF. So I'm going to do the distance of BC, which equals square root of BC. I'm going to go this way. So the distance equals 4 minus 4 squared. Erase that. 4 minus 4 squared plus 6 minus a negative 2. Doing this one. That's 6 plus 2 squared. So that equals 0 squared plus 8 squared, which equals the square root of 64, which equals 8. So this is going to be 8. Now let's try EF. So EF, I'm going to go this way. So you get 13 minus 5 squared plus 1 minus 1 squared, which equals the square root of 8 squared plus 0 squared, which equals square root of 64, which equals 8. So this is 8. So these two worked out. So we have to do the final one, which is going to be AC with DF. So let's try that one. Let's see. So I'm going to do the distance of, I'll do it down here, distance of AC. So I'm looking at 4 minus a negative 2 and 6 minus a negative 2. So that's going to be 4 minus a negative 2 is 4 plus 2. And then 6 minus a negative 2 is 6 plus 2. So that equals the square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared, which equals square root of 36 plus 84, which equals the square root of 100. Why did I put 84? It's 64. Square root of 100 equals 10. All right, and then finally we have to do DF. So we can do the distance equals square root of DF. So 13 minus 5 plus 1 minus 7 squared. So this equals 8 squared plus negative 6 squared, which equals the square root of 64 plus 36. equals the square root of 100, which equals 10. So these sides also equal. Since all three sides equal, this is true. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.